Well, good morning. It is the start of the first day of the Whipsaw Trail. That is right. We've got some friends from the Bronco Forum, some other friends that don't have Broncos, and some other friends that have some old Broncos. And we're going to be tackling one of Canada's most scenic trails on this side of the BC, and that's going to be the Whipsaw Trail. We started out at Granite Creek Campground last night. It's nice and chilly, but it wasn't that bad. Got down to the mid-40s. It's late August right now, and kind of the perfect time in between mosquito season and ice season. So we're gonna get packed up. We're gonna get the kids together. I brought my two kids with me, and we're gonna start the trail. I brought my trailer, so we're gonna see how that does. First time using my trailer off-road. Pretty excited. Let's go. After spending some time, about a half hour, on a gravel, winding Forest Service road, we started to get a little bit further off the beaten path with our first turn off onto what was more like what I anticipated the trail to be like. The trailer was doing fairly well at this point, a little bumpy, a little tippy, but not quite yet showing me what it was going to be doing later on. So the Whipsaw Trail is roughly 60 to 70 miles long. A huge portion of that, like I said, is mainly service roads. It was unusually wet at this point of year. I was told that it's not normally this wet in late August in this part of the BC. So there was quite a bit of standing water on the trails, a lot of ruts and mud holes to look out for, as you'll see later as well. But honestly, it wasn't that bad of a trail so far. It was pretty easy. I read a lot of stuff online, but I was thinking, this trail ain't that bad, we're good. I was kind of wrong. But a thing. Yeah, he's bound up too. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. we stopped for lunch at this nice little pull-out area. The woods here in BC are incredibly thick. Like, it's totally different from the Sierras where it's kind of thinned out and you got room to walk around. You have a hard time walking through a lot of these woods. Just everything's so tight and there's so much underbrush. But you have these beautiful meadows scattered throughout that you just randomly come across. But this bridge, definitely, there's a little chipmunk on it right now. Definitely not wide enough for the Bronco. In fact, not even for a Jeep. I don't know what you'd take that on. Mini Jeep maybe? So you got to go through the water. That's pretty deep, but it is manageable. Someone went through on 33s just fine. Just comes up to the bumper grill area. So yeah, we're gonna get lunch, feed the kiddos, and then back on the trail. Peace. So we're technically running this trail backwards, starting from the Granite Creek campground, going out towards the beginning. But it's not that bad in this section. It does get a little worse as we get further into the trail. There's a few obstacles, but most have bypasses. But some stuff started to go wrong after this point. So someone just said on the radio that they're having some coolant issues on one of the 6Gs. So we're gonna go check it out.
I don't smell anything that's like...
We haven't been through water in a hot minute.
You smelling something, or you the temperature?
I saw steam, and I've got PTSD from this damn Bronco. So,
oh, there you go.
I don't know if it's just water from going up this steep hill is like coming out of somewhere. Cold.
It's coming from the radiator.
But it's cold.
It could just be the fan blowing it.
How much water did you take in? How fast did you go through that creek?
Are the fans not turning?
Yeah. So when he went through the,
They might not need to be turning now.
The creek we all crossed the bridge there, he went to the left side and was way deeper.
It's soaking wet still, so it's still soaking wet in there. You're probably good.
Your coolant temperature is like right in the middle. Okay.
Watch your temp and then...
Honestly, it's probably just all that extra water you put in.
Yeah, it must be. I'm just really paranoid about these things.
Yeah.
Had a couple experiences here now, so.
Homewood? I have JB Weld if we need it. Okay, so that's probably just going to be some water that was in a pocket somewhere from the water crossings we did, and as we went up that incline behind us, it sloshed back onto the engine and just steamed up. So, should be good to go. I brought the trailer because I have my wife, myself, my 2 kids, and my sister with me, and we just don't fit in the Bronco, but I might be getting a roof rack soon. There we go. Cool little field, and there was 3 things in it. Shovel, mix, pre-mix, gas can, and a can of beer. Someone was drunk and bearing something. I took the shovel. Also, had a lot of rattling coming from this trailer. It's the first time I've taken it off-road, and they were telling me from the back that the whole thing was rattling up and down, so we tried some zip ties and we'll see if that fixes that issue. Otherwise, it's holding up pretty well. Just very, very bouncy.
Hanging around after last orders, but we're still so far from home. It's like we're burning into embers, just a fire burns a cold world. As the days keep rolling on, we're living in hell again. But I still hold you in my heart when these days have been and gone. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. shoulders, always ending up the same. Crescent moons all gone home. We're all fired up, we're tangled up, we're enmeshed to the point and messed up. As the days keep rolling on, we're living in hell again. I still hold you in my arms when these days have been and gone.
Easy money, easy money. You remember how much I talked about how things just didn't end up going as planned? Well, you're about to find out. This is called part 1 of trailer mishaps.
Now that you ran up the hill, you had to turn it off and on again. It's like a router. Yeah.
Oh boy, here it goes. Boom. Next one. Nope, next one. Next one.
One more!
One more!
Hey!
So thankfully the damage wasn't too bad. I busted my taillights and I broke the lock on my lockbox and all my tools and everything spilled out. And I ripped the canvas on the top, but some duct tape fixed the holes, some duct tape fixed the lock, and before I knew it, we were back on the road. My lights still worked, the lens were just snapped off, so honestly, not too much damage. My articulating hitch really saved the day. No damage to my tow hitch at all on the Bronco, so not that bad, but it's definitely got me a little scared now as to how stable my trailer really is off-road. And I know for you experts out there looking at it, you're like, oh yeah, you're way too high, your suspension's too stiff. Well, now I know. Anyway, we're driving through a river now, so that's cool.
Well, what'll happen, it'll do that, and then I'll hear BAM! And it's coming out completely. Oh, shit.
Do you want to tell the viewers why you need this?
Well, if you look at my leaf spring pack here, my leaf springs like to slide out, which means my U-bolts might be coming loose again. So I got to check that too. I got to be that guy.
Please don't hit your hand. It's going.
Ah, high lift.
Oh yeah. Flex it.
I really didn't know. I've got no reason to go to that bottom hole.
Let's get out of the danger zone in case he throws it.
Yeah, it hasn't been a problem since.
Watch, it's gonna go down. It's the first time seeing someone use one.
When you're
done, can I put that on the Jeep to make it look cool?
Oh, it's jammed on the that 1x1. Bingo.
Folds you in half. It's an explosion.
All right, back on the road again. Seriously though, the amount of mangled vehicles on the side of this trail, or just parts, was crazy, especially for not being that hard of a trail. Like, even as we were driving along, we were finding bits and pieces of the same Toyota again and again and again, and it became the running joke on the trail is by the time we finish the trail, we're gonna have a complete FJ Cruiser on our hands that we can assemble from all the parts we found for it. Well, after quite a lengthy day with a couple mishaps, we made it to camp.
Saying what?
We chose Wells Lake for our midway stopping point. It's about halfway on the trail, kind of in the middle of all the quote-unquote difficult stuff. So, I'm gonna spend the night here. I didn't film the camp, so I'll see you in the morning. I was a little tired. Yes, so it kind of rained pretty hard. Actually, a huge thunderstorm rolled through. We had thunder, lightning, downpour for a good 2 hours last night, and while the canvas did its job, keeping my stuff in the trailer mostly dry, everything else was soaking wet. Alright, so we came into camp last night. It was pretty late and pretty tired, so we just set up camp. It took a while and went to bed, and it dropped rain for like 2 hours last night. Thunderstorm, lightning, pretty incredible. And after that the wind came through, but it's next morning. Well, rain or shine, we're still camping and we're still having a good time. Except for my lighter. My lighter's not having a good time. In fact, my lighter just doesn't work. Okay. You know, it's camping. I'm having a good time. I really am. So after last night's deluge, we have quite a bit of wet gear. Most of it, thankfully, was kept dry, but the tent, the tarps, some of the kitchen stuff is pretty soaked. So we're gonna see if we can get it cleaned up, get the kids ready, and out of here and on to the rest of the trail. We're about halfway through. So I will see you on the trail. Bye. Actually, scratch that. I want to show you guys this shelter really quick at Wells Lake. It was pretty interesting. A lot of knickknacks, a lot of spare parts, you know, good ideas. I will say the campground at Wells Lake, while it's spacious, it's kind of gross. A lot of toilet paper flowers everywhere. The outhouse, there is an outhouse there. It was disgusting. And everything just kind of looked yucky. So as long as you stay out of the structures, it's pretty beautiful and nice and clean. But if you go around any of the structures, outhouses, anything like that, it gets pretty gross. A lot of trash on the ground. So it seemed to be a party area. I stuck my sticker there because, you know, I have to. Time to leave.
America. Straighten it out. Ride this sidewall. Driver, driver, driver. There you go. Straighten it out.
Good line.
Good line. Way to spot, brother.
All right, well, we are still trekking through the trail, but we had some service. We checked the forecast because it's not looking too good right now. And it said 100% chance of thunderstorms starting in 20 minutes going until Sunday. And it's, I don't even know what day it is. It's Friday. So Friday till Sunday of pure thunderstorms, 100% chance the whole way. Inches and inches of rain. So we're gonna try and get the heck out of town, or get to town, get off the trail before nightfall, because we already did one night in the rain, another night in the rain with setup and teardown, both in a thunderstorm, downpours. Does not sound fun, especially with the two kids. So a couple people might camp, but the rest of us are gonna get together and head on out and just try and shoot off the trail as best we can. So wish us luck. And it's starting to sprinkle right now.
Trailer down, and I had my...
Yes, so that happened. Trailer mishap number 2. Thankfully, again, nothing broken. Duct tape fixed the holes again in the canvas to keep everything waterproof, and we're able to flip this over with our own power. So, not too shabby. And on it was from there. Oh, and real quick, guys, when we were at the beginning of the trail at camp, there were some Jeeps parked there, and they were insistent that we would not make it through this trail in our Broncos. In fact, they said they had broken at an obstacle called Memorial Rock, and they had to leave the Jeep there to go back and get it. So, of course, we found Memorial Rock, not this rock, a different rock, and we had some fun with it, and none of us broke.
Are you locked?
Oh, and did I mention we did it in the rain?
They're on a road. I don't know if there's a way around them or not, but I saw them stop at it. It's gonna drop hard. Straight forward, driver.
And the rain hit. And it rained, and it rained, and it rained some more. It was still fun. Like, I don't wheel in the rain that often in the Sierra Nevadas up in California. We don't just get a lot of rain. And so it was a unique experience, and I kind of enjoyed it.
far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm ready for the setting
Hey,
sun,
keep it down.
for you to fall into my arms, the place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
What to think of us.
Oh, that road looks nice. Well, after 70 miles, 2 days, 2 flip trailers, we made it back to the main road that goes back out to the highway. So thanks for watching, guys. Cool your ash, pack your trash. I'll see you on the trails.